Sign over your inheritance to your sister. She has twins, my dying grandmother whispered. Mom and Dad already agreed. I was standing by her hospital bed, smelling antiseptic and lemon cleaner, trying not to look at the machines. My daughter Danny was in the hallway with my aunt, clutching her switch and pretending she wasn't scared. I squeezed Grandma's hand and said what I always said. Okay. She closed her eyes like the room finally went quiet. 3 weeks later, the room that wasn't quiet was a law office with too many chairs and a glass table that showed fingerprints. My parents sat together, knees touching. My sister leaned back, scrolling, one twin asleep on her shoulder in a carrier, the other chewing a cracker loud enough to be heard. Danny sat beside me, hands folded like I'd told her, shoes not quite touching the floor. The lawyer read, Assets, accounts, the house with the blue shutters. My sister smiled early. My mother nodded, like she was keeping time. When Danny leaned over and whispered, Did Grandma forget us? My mother laughed, sharp and quick, and said, Sweetie, this is grown-up stuff. The lawyer paused, cleared his throat. There is a later document. Paper slid, air changed. My sister's smile stopped where it was. My father leaned forward. My mother said my name, slow, like a warning. The lawyer read Grandma's handwriting. He didn't look up while he did it. The house to me. A trust for Danny. Instructions. Dates. A notary stamp. No one spoke for a second. Then everyone spoke at once. You promised, my mother said, standing. She was confused, my father said. You said you'd sign it over, my sister said, already crying. The twins started crying too, like a cue. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't stand. I put my hand on Danny's knee and stayed still. In the noise, the lawyer slid something toward me. A thin folder, my name typed on a tab. I didn't open it. In the hallway, my aunt hugged Danny and whispered that she could pick any candy from the jar. I could hear my mother through the door, saying my name again and again, like it might work if she said it enough. At home that night, after Danny fell asleep with her switch still on, I opened the folder. Inside was one page clipped on top, a printout, a bank statement, my transfers, years of them, highlighted, a note in the lawyer's neat ink. You may want this. I stared at the numbers until they stopped looking like numbers. The next morning, my sister showed up at my parents' house with balloons and posted a picture. Family sticks together. My mother shared it. Comments rolled in. By noon, my phone started buzzing. Cousins. A neighbor. Someone I hadn't talked to since high school asking if everything was okay. At 3, my father called. I didn't answer. At 4, my mother left a voicemail, voice shaking now. We just need you to do the right thing. At 5, my sister texted a photo of the twins asleep on the couch. They don't understand why you're doing this. I made dinner. I helped with homework. I put Danny to bed. Then I logged in. One click stopped the automatic transfer I'd named Help. The confirmation screen asked if I was sure. I clicked yes. The hum in my head went quiet. An email came in 10 minutes later from the lawyer. Filed. The shift was fast. Too fast. My sister called screaming. My mother called crying. My father called once and hung up. At 7:30, a group text lit up. We're coming over. They did. All of them. My parents. My sister. The twins in pajamas. The neighbors across the street came out and stood on their porch pretending to water plants. My mother pushed past me into the living room like it was hers. You're tearing this family apart, she said, loud enough for witnesses. My sister dropped onto the couch and sobbed. My father stood by the door, jaw tight.